Okay, I think this looks good. I forgot where we last left off. I think it was after that scene with Mr. Brown, right? I think so. See, playtime 21 hours, and we're still only on chapter 3. That's crazy. Actually, let me make myself... I think this is fine. Okay. Oh, I think we're... I forgot what the conversation was that led up to this. I need to get in touch with Tidor as quickly as possible. He might be able to give me the answers I seek. He might even be able to explain the event that I witnessed a few days ago. The instantaneous disappearance of everyone on the streets of Akiba. Oh shit. Mail from Faris. I can't stop now, yeah? Judgment Day is near. I have to keep going, yeah? I must find the sanctuary. That is where Faris belongs, Nyan. Oh my gosh, I feel like how she types. You know how when you type sentences on your phone, at the end of the sentence you will get like text prediction or text suggestions of punctuation? I feel like instead of punctuation, she'll get nya for the end of every sentence. Like, oh, you're done with your sentence? Here's a nya. You can add it to it. When I burst into love, everyone looks at me with concerned expressions. Oh my god, everyone! Moeka, Daru, Kirisu, Mairi, Luca. Mairi starts to speak, presumably to console me, but I put my hand up to stop her. I explained that we can't experiment anymore now that Mr. Brown is back. Then I dismissed everyone for today.
Okari, 明日バナナ買ってきてあげるね。
Mairi picks up her Upa plush toy off the sofa and hands it to me. Ooh, okay.
だからね、今はその子をむぎゅーっと抱きしめて元気出してね。
She is so cute. She thinks we need to like be comforted or something. Looks like she's worried about me. But she shouldn't be. It's my job to worry after her. I love her :3 smile. It's so cute. Actually, let me lower myself more. There you go. She has work after this, so she leaves. Daddy goes with her, probably to see Faris. Before he leaves, Lukaku apologizes again for messing up the Lotto 6 ticket. He knows about the time machine now. Next time I see him, I'll make him a lab mem to secure his silence. He's gonna join the club! Our best boy! Moeka leaves with nothing more than a tiny bow. What about Kurisu? In less than 30 minutes, Kurisu and I are the only ones left in the lab. Oh, mail? Shiny finger. Moeka? I want to hear more about time machines next time, okay? That's a promise. See you!
そこの助手、お前は帰らないのか？
目障りなら帰るけど。
目障りというわけではないが、何か用事でもあるのか？
いいえ、でもちょっと考えたいことがあって。
ホテルに戻って考えればいい。
Bro doesn't want her here? That's not very nice of you.
何？追い出したいの？
Ooh, you tell him.
そうか。どうせ友達もいないし、ホテルに帰っても一人ぼっちで寂しいから この法院教魔に構ってほしいというわけだな。このお子様セレセブめ。
Yeah, that should... He's making up scenarios. I love how delusional he is. Just like me, for real, for real.
寂しいのはあんたの方だろ。さっきからあんまり元気ないし。なんなら相談に乗るぞ。私はある意味で部外者だから話しやすいんじゃない？
Her wink! Guys, her wink! I can't wink. I think I can, but like the model's not like really tracking it. Yeah.
年下の女に相談する男の人って、ぐにょぐにょだけど、それでもいいんなら聞いてやってもいい。
Aren't they both 18? Why does she have to be such a smartass? She even has a mocking grin on her face.
俺はメールをする用事があるのだ。どうしてもここにいたいのならば、邪魔をせず静かにしているのだな。ザ・ゾンビ。
その呼び方が一番カチンとくるわね。
Zombie? Oh, because of that one vision he had, or that one, or in the beginning where he saw her, like lying in a puddle of blood, I think, or in the beginning where she found her dead. Despite her complaint, Kurisu makes no move to leave. She sits down on the sofa and starts reading a massive technical block. On closer inspection, I realize it's in English. Maybe my assistant isn't a genius, but just an extreme studier, which is better. I mean, you know, all the effort that was put into it, right?
コーヒーを飲むか?
He's being nice, he's being nice.
もらうわ。
Yay! I make some instant coffee for Kurisu. I take a fresh Dr. P out of the refrigerator for myself and sit down in front of the computer. Wait, he could have just grabbed the Dr. P for himself, but he went and made her coffee too. That's so nice. Alright, let's do what needs to be done. I only hope this doesn't get undone too. My plan is to follow Suzuha's advice. Get in touch with Tidor. After all, what I'm experiencing right now could have something to do with the many worlds interpretation. Which would mean that the Kurisu sitting over there isn't the same Kurisu with whom I discussed the Lotto 6. And it would seem that this lab isn't the lab where we discussed it. How can that be? Oh my god, I just realized my screen wasn't full. Okay.
何もぞもぞやってんの?
Kurisu glares at me coldly. Damn it. She's looking at me like I'm a perv again. Well, you probably did something to warrant it. Let's be honest, man. You've done some weird things. I keep telling her I'm not a perv. I'm Hoin Kyoma. I love saying his name. It makes me feel like back in the days where I was a chuny. Back in my chuny days. Anyway, why am I the only one who remembers what happened? That's another question I'll ask John Tidor. I don't know if he's a real time traveler, but he did help with the IBN 5100, so I'm inclined to trust him. But what should I write? Should I tell him everything? In any case, worrying about it won't solve anything. Enough stalling. I take out my phone. Question. Thanks for the intel on the IBN 5100. The code is from Steins database. In other news, I've successfully written a bill of machine sensible to the past. When we change the past by sending an email, does that change the world line? I noticed some events were undone. Does that mean the world line changed? You said the many worlds interpretation is correct, but I'd like to hear the proof if you don't mind. Oh my god, we're like buddies emailing him. I sigh and chug my soda. Now to wait for his reply. I check the channel just to make sure. but Tidor hasn't posted recently.
ずいぶん深いため息ついてるわね。
Oh, she overheard us sighing. It's okay. Kitty Sue says without lifting her eyes from her book. Maybe I should tell her about how that D-mail changed the past, and about how she seems to have lost memories about it. Why am I considering talking to Kitty Sue? Maybe you're the only one, not her. maybe you're like self-projecting earlier. Because I don't think Mayuri or Daru would understand this problem. Kirisu, on the other hand, might be able to form a hypothesis. That's what I hope. Just then my phone rings. Is it? Oh, it's Daru. Okay. Is it Hyder? No.
もしもし。
Oh.
あ、オカリン、実はとんでもないミスに気づいたんだ。
What?
ミス？
Is it about the phone wave named subject to change? Is it related to the phenomenon I experienced earlier? I gulp. Oh man, I'm nervous now. I know it's pathetic for a mad scientist to show anxiety, but I can't help it. I lick my dry lips and wait for Daru to speak. I lick my dry lips. That's quite the description there.
実はさ、ラボに財布忘れてきたお。
Bro.
な。に？
All that worrying just for Daru to say that.
おかげでメイクインに入れないよ。オカリン、悪いけど僕の財布届けてくんない？お礼にメイクインでドリンクおごるから。
I love the groan. Mamoru Miyano groan. That's crazy, I know, right? Welcome to Ordo.
貴様は神田川で水浴びでもしていろ。
Oh. I shout and hang up. Damn it, I got stressed for nothing. But right afterwards, my phone rings again.
俺、しつこいやつめ。
It's only a 3-minute walk from the lab to May Queen. Come get it yourself.
もしもし。財布は届けないからな。
Oh, it's Mayuri! Was this a video call or?
トゥットゥルー、オカリンオカリン。
なんだ、マユリか。誰も一緒にいるのだろう。いいか。そのバカに金を貸す必要はないからな。
Daru did all that work for you, you know, hacking into that CERN database and all that stuff. And that's how you thank him? I'm just saying.
ああ、うん、わかった。でね、オカリンも元気になったかなって思って、ちゃんとウーパーをむぎゅーってした？
Wait, that's why she called?
していない。そもそも俺はいつだろうと狂気と野心に満ち溢れたマッドサイエンティストである。
Hey, mad scientists can have stuffed animals they can hug too, okay? There's nothing wrong with having a stuffed animal. What do you mean? I'm just saying. Cool people and mad scientists can all have stuffed animals. Well, I think I explained it earlier, but yeah, learning so much. That's good. That's good.
そっか。あのね、何か悩みがあったら、マユシーに相談するんだよ。マユシーはね、難しい話はよくわかんないけど、オカリンのことはよーくわかってるよ。
She's so sweet. I love Mayuri. I'm gonna protect you, girl.
お前にこの俺がわかるというのか。
Also, the design made me think of an idol. Yes, I feel like idol outfits are so nice. And there's different types of outfits too. Oh my god, speaking of idols, all I've been seeing on my social media the past couple of days is that new K-pop movie. The K-pop Demon Hunters one. I already saved one of the songs from the movie to my playlist, and I have no plans to watch it because I've already been spoiled on what happens just from taking a scroll online. But it's all good. I'll just listen to songs and cry over the characters.
わかるよ。子供の頃から一緒だもん。
Oh, exactly. True, true.
もう切るぞ。バイト頑張れよ。
Oh, he's so nice.
ありがとう。じゃあね。
たく、あのバカめ。
Does she not? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
顔がにやけてる。
Stop! I knew it when Maida was like, I know you, Okabe, because we were like childhood friends. It made him like giggle like an idiot. I know so. I know so.
何を言うか、このセルセブが。
Bro, not you throwing out all those nicknames just to cover your embarrassment.
セレセブ言うな。
I was going to tell Kurisu the truth, but now I've changed my mind. The mad scientist Hoin Kyoma would never grin at the words of a mere hostage like Mairi. Bro, it's okay. Even if you don't admit it, I already know so, okay?
恋する乙女が好きな相手からのメールを待ってるみたい。
Take that back! You look like a girl in love waiting for an email from her boyfriend. Stop! Stop. That sounds like me waiting for my Oshi to tweet and then getting the tweet notifications. It's so embarrassing. I'll be at work and then you know, Oshis will like tweet something and then you get the notification, you're all giddy inside, and then someone around you who doesn't know much about VTubers are like, oh my god, Maina, what's got you smiling like that? I can't tell them that a 2D VTuber is making me smile like that. I would die of embarrassment. Like, oh my god, it's like my Oshi talking about, you know, whatever anime they're watching. Like, oh my god, I watched that anime too. It's like we're soulmates or something, you know? Oh my god. Mighty? You know, I've been working at May Queen for 3 months as of today. The other girls threw me a party. I can't believe I've been a maid for 3 months. Time sure flew by. Oh, but don't worry. Maishi's still Okarin's hostage full-time. Why does that sound flirty? Like, what? Trying to see what's a good response. I'll send this one. She sure likes to attack me for every little thing.
そんなに構ってほしいのか。
You sure it's her?
ささやかな復讐よ。あんたからのひどい扱いにいつもぐっと耐えてるんだから。それぐらい許せ。
Yes! I am 100% Team Kurisu on this one.
これでも俺はお前をリスペクトしているつもりだぞ。
Oh!
名前すらまともに呼んだこともないくせによく言う。
Ooh, that's a good point. That is a good point. You know, you gotta do the bare minimum to prove yourself, but he hasn't been doing that.
それについてはすまないと思っている。
Kurisu lifts her head and stares at me in shock. Dude, I didn't see that coming too. Oh my god. Bintaro saying nice things to her?
へえ、意外。あんたって謝るんだ。
Oh my god, what if she says like, oh my god, that's creepy, I didn't expect that. Is this the real you?
謝るさ。だがどうしようもないのだ。俺の脳はお前のことを助手のクリスティーナという認識で固定してしまっていて直しようがないからな。
I'm gonna make fun of him. He's so easy to make fun of.
解凍して海馬に電極ぶっ刺してやりたい。
You tell him. Is hippocampus that part of the brain? Like the brain stem or something like that from what I remember? Yeah, the major part of the brain. Heads up, there's gonna be an ad in about 10 seconds. And then I'll be back in 3 minutes once that hits. Oh. John Titor's, right after that silly exchange, John Titor's mail arrives. Greetings, Kyoma. Can you tell me exactly how you changed the past? I'd like to verify that what you said is true. Oh my god. We sent an email today. It was set to arrive last Tuesday, 170 hours ago. Its contents were... I'll just wait. It contained the winning numbers for the first prize of that night's Lotto 6 drawing. The moment we sent the email, my associates who had helped plan the experiments and watched me send it instantly forgot any of what had happened. When I checked, I found that the mail had vanished from my phone's sent history. I know for a fact that it arrived in the past, and my friend bought a Lotto 6 ticket based on information I had apparently given him. He got one of the numbers wrong, but otherwise it was an exact match. Oh my god, true! Yeah, that was what happened. Okay, I'll be back in 3 minutes. Oh wait, it's kind of... It'll be quiet. Wait, let me see if I can get some BGM on.
メールの相手って誰？
Okay, I'll just be quiet. It's fine. I'm back! Okay. I feel like I started to add at a very weird time because at this moment there was no BGM, but I hope it's okay.
John Titor.
So we just got the email from John Titor asking us to explain our situation. And we'll see what he replies to next.
嘘。
奴はよほど悪意のある人間以外に対してはオープンだ。メルアドも公開している。こうしてやり取りするのは2度目だ。
道理であんたがタイタンの書き込みを引用したがるわけだ。信者ってわけね。
I mean, why not, right?
そういうわけではない。だが奴の話にはうなずける点も多い。
Oh.
そう？フィクションにしか思えないけど。
Oh, it's him. That's very interesting. From the events you described, it sounds like you did indeed change the past. I suspect that the email you sent changed Divergence, if only a little. Bravo! The instant your email arrived in the past, you shifted from your original word line to an ever so slightly different word line. On this word line, you received an email from the future containing the Lotto 6 numbers. You told your friend the numbers, perhaps because you didn't trust the email, but your friend got a number wrong when he purchased a ticket. The original email likely disappeared from your send history when the word line changed. All of this makes sense. The one thing I don't understand is how you kept your memories of the previous word line. Just so we're clear, you are telling the truth, yes? Yes, I still have my memories from before the past has changed. That's the truth. By the way, this is actually the second time this has happened. You traveled 26 years into your past. Haven't you experienced anything similar? Also, what effect do you think my intentional manipulation of the timeline might have? Oh my god. I have so many questions. I don't even know what those questions are, but I feel like they'll be answered. Oh, it's him, okay. I've confirmed that divergence is currently 0.571015%. I cannot tell you what the value was before you changed the past. This is because I, like your friends, have no memories of the world line before you changed the past. In the case of physical time travel, memories are retained, even if the world line changes. That's been proven by my own experience. But in the case of an email like the one you sent, the time traveler changes the past without any actual traveling through time, a situation that scientists in my time never even considered. It wasn't necessary since the invention of the time machine in 2034 gave us a means of physical time travel, so I'm afraid I have no idea how to explain the phenomenon you've been experiencing. Oh my god. How exactly do you measure divergence? Where do those numbers come from? Oh my god, okay. Strictly speaking, I was not being entirely accurate when I wrote that the Everett Wheeler model is accepted in my time. The first functional time machine was completed in 2034. In the 2 years following the breakthrough, our understanding of the universe's structure grew dramatically. In 2036, scientists proved that the pseudoverse is comprised of attractor fields, which describe the extent of world line convergence. This theory was first proposed in 2020. Sorry, I forgot to answer your question. I have a meter that measures divergence. A reading of 0% corresponds to the world line I originally came from. In other words, it's a subjective, not absolute measurement. This tool can only indicate the current divergence. Please explain these attractor fields. How do they affect world lines? Oh my god, okay. Put simply, attractor fields are the focal point of world line convergence. Their existence is responsible for phenomena previously known as fate and chance. There is no real point making small changes to a world line. Due to convergence, small changes do not have a lasting influence. Humans who can observe convergence are exceedingly rare. I haven't met anyone with that ability myself, so I'm unqualified to give you an accurate appraisal. But you, Kyoma, might be one such individual. You might have the power to observe convergence. You might be the one who can guide us to a world line beyond 1% divergence across the wall that divides attractive fields. This email would make me so delusional. Like, oh, you mean I'm the chosen one? I, Hoin Kyoma, am not just a chuny. I'm actually the real deal. The tone of Titor's mail has suddenly changed. He thinks I have some kind of power. See? First, I feel a sense of I knew it. I knew it. I was like, I knew he'd be real happy about this. Next comes apprehension. Could this be a trap? In the first place, I can't confirm if this is the real John Titor, and I don't even know if the John Titor from 2000 was really a time traveler. If Titor's worldline theory holds, then that would explain the supernatural events I've experienced. But this last statement is pretty hard to swallow. I mean, is it the one where he talks about how like special he was or something like that? You got one? As soon as I begin to doubt, all of his words start to smell like lies. Oh. But he knew about the IBN 5100. So how does he not trustworthy all of a sudden? That stuff about the IBN 5100 might have been a lie too. That mysterious program code could just be a simple bug. Maybe, but that'd be too good to be true. Now that he claims I have special powers, he's starting to sound like some new age con artist. And besides, I don't need Titor to tell me that. Tell me that I'm special? This dude. Kurisu jerks at the sound of my laughter.
いきなり笑い出すのよ。気色悪い。
She's right.
これが笑わずにいられるか。実に傑作ではないか。この俺が持つ力だと。今さらそんなこと言われなくとも、俺はとっくに気づいていたぞ。ジョン・タイター。
I want to laugh at him so bad. But he might actually be the real deal. I snap my eyes open wide. I raise my phone high to the heavens.
このマガン、リーディングシュタイナーの真の力にな。
Reading Steiner? You know I don't cosplay mine, she doesn't want to hand out. I mean, I'm your hostage, right? Oh, that's her email from earlier. Reading Steiner. Oh my god. I want him to chant that name every time he reads something. Get a new email? Reading Steiner.
話の流れはさっぱり見えんが、岡部次長しろとだけ言っておく。
We knew this the whole time, Kirisu. We both know. We both know. We got it. I agree.
Eh?
Wait. Doesn't Kirisu claim to not know otaku culture and otaku jargon? So why did she say chunipyo?
Oh.
Is she a fan too? Kirisu hides her face in her book. Girl, it's okay. She pretends to read, but I can see from here that her eyes are bright red. Let's go. How does she know about Chunibyo? Is she on that channel. She could just, I don't know, she could just be an anime fan. There's anime in America. No, that doesn't matter now. I need to reply to Tighter. What is beyond the wall? What will happen when we cross it? If we cross the wall, we will have freedom. If we do not, then the dystopia I came from will be your future. In exchange for providing false peace and joy, your masters will stamp out every last vestige of free will. As I said on the channel, my goal is to change that future, and you may be the one who can make that possible. Okay, now it's getting creepy. Is this some new cult? Or is he really trying to con me here? He's also contradicting himself again. The Tighter who appeared in 2000 said he traveled back in time to retrieve technology lost in World War III. Yet this guy is saying he came to prevent the creation of a dystopia ruled by Sam. Does something happen? After, like, he went to 2000 and then went back and then maybe something happened? And then he went back again? This guy might be an imposter. I'm fed up, so I quit replying. But just as I'm about to put away my phone, Kyoma, I want you to be the Messiah? What? Like the second coming? Raises the hairs on the back of my neck. What is this? Fear? Disgust? I don't know, but something is very wrong. Okay, I just finished chapter. We're finally done with chapter 3. Took us long enough, right? Messiah. In Christianity, a title for Jesus Christ. One who brings salvation to mankind. Savior. One who rescues others from peril. Okay, so we're like the last. We're trying to be in the last one, I think. Will stream over already? Do you guys want stream to be over? You guys want to go already? I see how it is. Salvation. Deliverance from pain and suffering.
ジョン・タイターは実にバカだな。
I thought you wanted to believe it so you could be the Messiah. I scream at the absurdity. Dadu and Kurisu give me exasperated stares, but I ignore them.
この俺がメシアだと？勘弁してもらいたいものだ。人類を救済するなどくだらないにも程がある。
Yeah, why would a mad scientist save humanity?
俺はメシアとは正反対の資質を持つ狂気のマッドサイエンティストホーインキョーマであり幾多の修羅場をかいくぐり長年機関から逃れ続けてきたのだ。
Every time he says his name, I just want to laugh even harder. Hoi Kiyoma.
そんな俺が望むのは混沌。権力者を倒せば平和が訪れるとでも思っているのか。答えは否。断じて否だ。そんな夢物語を信じている脳みそがお花畑な奴にはそのまま死ねと忠告してやろう。権力の破壊の後に始まるのは秩序なき混乱なのだ。
Oh my god. He's just... I also do love his laugh.
あのさ、マキセ氏、オカリンは一体どうしちゃったんだぜ。
さあ、数時間前までジョン・タイターと熱心にメールしてたと思ったら急に静かになって。で、30分くらい前からこんな状態。
He's been talking to himself like that for half an hour? What? Bro? I mean, I get thinking out loud, but goddamn.
なんか今日のオカリンって全体的にヤバくね？
同意するわ。
聞け！そこのラボメン2人！これよりオペレーションウルドを再開する！
マジで？下に店長まだいるけど？
案ずるな。どうせブラウン管工房はそろそろ閉店の時間だ。
夜は電話レンジが作動しないはずでしょ。
やってみる価値はある。検証するのだ。何時まで電話レンジカッコ仮の作動を確認できるかをな。
Okay, that's a valid type experiment.
と同時にダル、それにクリスティーナ、お前たちには D メールによって過去を変えてもらう。
Ooh. Oh, are they gonna do the lottery again or something else this time?
過去？
Oh my god, if you guys could change the past, what would you change the past to? Or like what one thing would you change about the past? I think I would reverse like one of my most embarrassing memories if I could. You were like, oh, your past makes up who you are, but I don't want that embarrassing part of my past to make me up. You know? I have so many. I think just getting rid of one would be a big help. One less thing that keeps me up at night thinking. I still don't believe in the many worlds interpretation or Tidor's attractor field theory. Actually, I'm starting to doubt them more and more. If we want to know how the world works, we'll have to figure it out ourselves. And to do that, we need to experiment. One thing I'm sure of is that the mass disappearance in Akiba is related to D-mail somehow, as is the strange disconnect between my memories and everyone else. Yeah, this is like the second time now that Okani remembers something that no one else remembers. According to Tyler, I have a supernatural power, the one I call Reading Steiner. My doubts about Tyler's veracity aside, I do need to determine if I am indeed the only person who keeps the memories when the past changes.
好きなように過去を変えろ。ただし、なるべくわかりやすい形でだ。
Oh, so because the last time, the first time the lottery numbers, Rintaro was the one who sent the email, and he remembered everything. So now I think Kurisu and Daru are gonna change the past, and we'll see if they remember or if it's still Rintaro, and if he could be the Messiah. So you see, the world represents the end of a journey, so I don't look to the past. I'm only waiting to reach the end of the Zorana. You know, instead of thinking about the end, let's think about all the things we will do in the future. I don't know, I'm just trying to be optimistic here. I'm thinking of all the tasty food I'm gonna eat, all the good books I'm gonna read, all the fun games I'm gonna play in the future. There's so many. Preparations for the phone wave name subject change are complete. Daru's eyes wander to the ceiling in thought. Next to him, Kurisu shrugs her shoulders and starts gathering her things. Oh, is she leaving or?
私は帰る。今日の実験結果は明日レポートで見せて。
待て
Oh, I'm burning and I'm gonna live somewhere else where I'm gonna burn more. I'm gonna skip that. Okay, let's skip to like autumn or something. Not summer. Summer is crazy hot. When I grab her by the shoulder, Kurisu nearly topples over. Why'd you do that?
何すんのよ。
Yeah. Why'd you grab her all of a sudden?
そのレポートは誰が書くのだ？
岡部に決まってるでしょ。作戦立案者なんだから。被験者自身も実験中の書簡なんかを書いておいてくれるとなおいいけど。
Kurisu glances at Daru.
過去改変には興味がないのか？ あれほど実験に前向きだったではないか。
あんたね、昼間のことをもうきれいさっぱり忘れたわけ？私は反対した。
だが実験が始まってからは乗り気だった。文句一つ言わず付き合った。
妄想を垂れ流さないで。
Is this from before they time travel to the past or before Rintaro time travel to the past? I twist my lips into a grin.
客観的に慣れていないぞ、クリスティ・セレセブよ。
He jumped from one nickname to the next.
いちいち言い直すなよ。
True.
実験はすでに一度行われた。この俺が過去を改変した。
うわ、オカリン、抜け駆けいくない。
そうではない。過去を改変した結果、お前たちは改変前の一部の記憶を失ったのだ。
Yeah, that was what happened.
今日の昼間のこと、ロト6がどうとか急に言い出したけど。
そうだ。
I explained what happened this afternoon.
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているのか？
本気だ。
マジっすか。
One good look at my face, and Daru seems to understand I'm not joking. Kurisu, on the other hand, has a sour look. But she's always like that. He's like, who cares? Who cares? She'll come around. But whatever. Why did everyone else lose their memories? Actually, did everyone else lose their memories? In order to find out, I need them to perform the same experiment.
うわ、オッケー。僕一つどうしても変えたい過去があるんだよね。
Daru was quick to adapt as always. Oh, he is in on it. Does it have something to do with Faris? We've known each other for a long time. He trusts me implicitly. Or maybe he's just being faithful to society. That is so true. I want to win the lottery so I can go back and get all my money for gacha and stuff. Mayashi won a magazine sweepstakes once. Amazing, huh? You know the hero of Gumbam Sensitivity? I won an autograph and always his voice actor! Oh my god, say you fan! What should I reply with? Is Gunbam? Gundam? But like in their universe? Like with the rope, the mecha and stuff like that?
なんだ？ダイエットしろと1年前の自分に送るのか？
What?
そんなメール来てもダイエットなんかしないし。
Yeah, why would you? That's... Oh my god. Daru tells me he wants to change the events of the Faris Cup held at May Queen Yanyan a few days ago. On that day, Daru got insecure by Faris in a Rainet Access Battlers match. Taxes? It's okay, it's okay. We'll still get a lot of money.
その結果を覆そうと。
Wait, how will he change it? Will he just get better?
フェイリスタンの作戦はほぼ完璧に覚えてるんで、その裏を突こうってことだよ。
Oh!
うわ、僕って頭良くね？
I mean, maybe a first move, but I'm sure everything after that she'll change up her strategy, right? Huh. Faris is probably too good for that to work. She'll just counter his counter strategy. Yeah, that's what I think too.
まあいい。ダルよ。D メールを送る準備を。
よーし、僕頑張っちゃうぞ。
Good luck, man. 07 to you. Daru hunches over and starts typing out the mail, leaving me to input the forwarding address into the phone wave name subject to change. I sit in front of the X68000 and take a look at my watch. It's 6:55 p.m. No way to know if the phone wave name subject change will operate at this hour. We haven't figured out the exact window yet.
あんた自身はどう考えてるの？記憶が継続してることについて。
Cause no one's like me. Hoin Kyoma. I'm just kidding.
しつこいぞ。ゾンビの異名は伊達ではないというわけか。
Mm-hmm.
意味がわからない。
Oh wait, I didn't miss that line? No. Log. Okay.
ゾンビは死してなお人に襲いかかってくる。実にしつこいのだ。
冗談はやめて。こっちは本気で話してるんだけど。
Kadesi's glare is scarier than usual. I might have wet myself a little there. Okay, you don't gotta announce it like that, man.
俺は D メールの送信先が鍵だと考えている。
Oh, so maybe this time we'll have everyone forget except Daru, right?
すなわち未来からのメールを受け取った人間、その人間だけは過去改変の影響を受けないかもしれない。
Actually, that hypothesis doesn't explain the mass disappearance in Akihabara. Of course, I still don't have concrete proof that the mass disappearance incident was related to D-mail. We'll never know unless we experiment.
ダルの実験が終わったら次はお前に D メールを送ってもらう。内容について考えておいてくれ。
嫌よ。
What? Kurisu replies emphatically.
私は送らない。
What if you just sent one that was like, change the color of your socks or wear a different color pair of socks or something like that? It could be really small.
怖いのか。
そういう問題じゃない。
ならばタイムパラドックスのことを気にしているのか。
それもあるけど、どっちかっていうと個人的なポリシー。
A policy?
過去を変えるなんて卑怯な感じがするから。
Oh.
私がこれまでに蓄積してきた人生はたかだか18年だけど、それでもその記憶を改変なんてしたくない。
Aw, wait, she has a good point there. She has a good point there. Like a philosophical way, she does have a point there.
なるほど。今の自分は完璧であり不満はなく、だから変えたくないと。
I guess she views her memories as a more positive thing than other people. So she's like, oh, all these things, make up who I am. I don't want to change any of that. Or I don't want to see myself be a different person than I am now. Like, I'm content with myself,
なんでそうなる？これまでの自分を否定したくないの。たとえ失敗ばかりだったとしても、それを含めて今の自分があるんだから。
Wait, she's being really inspirational.
電話レンジカッコ仮が完全に問題を解決して実用化されても使う気はないと。ジョン・タイターがタイムマシンを好きに使っていいと仮に言ってきても、どの時代に飛ぶ気もないと。青い猫型ロボットが机の引き出しから出てきてもそれを使わないと。
Oh my god, and you could be some futuristic magical girl. Kirisu nods firmly.
使わないわ。
だが実験は大好き。そうだな。
好きで悪いか。
すなわち自分は高めの見物を決め、他人を実験台にして北総へ。実にマッドなサイエンティストだ。
Oh my god, he's twisting everything. Oh my god.
あんたね。
できたお。
Kirisu stalks towards me, but is pushed aside by Daru, who presents his phone with a triumphant grin. I take a look. At Faris Cup, enemy setup, VL, VVL, VLL.
さっぱり意味がわからない。
Me neither. I think it's one of those things that only Daru or someone else who plays the game would get.
フェイリスタンのカードの配置だお。見ればわかるだろ上皇。オカリンたちが疎いだけ。
Okay, sure, but you know, if you lose again, don't come crawling back to us. Well, whatever. Preparations are complete. If this works, the mail will arrive at Daru's phone 52 hours ago. The discharge phenomenon occurs normally. I close my eyes to shield them from the lightning and sparks. Huh? The D-mail was sent. Daru should have received it 2 days ago. However,
そのことをなんで俺は覚えている。
what? When I sent a D-mail earlier this afternoon, everyone else forgot about it. But this time it wasn't him sending the email, this time it was Daru. If Daru's email changed the past, then the present should have changed too. Daru should be the only one who remembers that he sent a D-mail.
過去変わった？
Daru looks around in confusion.
ちょっと待て。誰も覚えているんだな。
え？何が？
Does he not?
今 D メールを送ったことをだ。
What? Daru nods. Then I turn Kurisu. She answers before I ask.
覚えてるに決まってるでしょ。何バカなこと言って。あ、そうか。岡部がさっき言ってたことが正しいなら、私とあんたは過去が変えられた記憶はないはず。
Wait, then why do they remember?
ダル、お前フェイリス杯でフェイリスに勝てたのか？
わかんねえ。
That's just like how Rintaro had no idea about the lot of 6 numbers until Luca came back. So Daru could have won against Faris, but he wouldn't even remember what her home cooking tastes like, because that was the prize, her cooking. So I don't think there was really a point.
勝てたらフェイリスの手料理とか言っていたはずだ。それは食べられたのか？手料理とは何だった？
わかんねえ。しょぼーん。
Aww. I check Daru's sun history. As expected, the D-mail he just sent isn't there. I do, however, find the D-mail in his inbox. He received it 2 days ago, just like we wanted. This is the same thing that happened when I sent my D-mail. Yeah! It's Luca! Attachments? Chan's obsessed with this anime called Reincarnated, so I rented it to see what it was all about. I don't usually watch anime, and when I do, I prefer romance. But I found this anime to be pretty deep, even though it's aimed at children. I was surprised. P.S. I was so engrossed in Raina I couldn't do any practice swings with Samidare. I'm sorry. Attachments. Wait. What is this? Is this like fan fiction or is it like a summary? I'll go with this Rhino one.
もしかして過去は変わってないんじゃないの？
ちょっとマユシに電話してみる。
He's the one who changed the past, yet he doesn't remember what happened after the change? That's oh wait, you didn't remember either. I don't think that's strange because you didn't remember
マ
either.
ユシまだバイト中だよね。あのさ、悪いんだけどフェイリスタンはそこにいる？うん、いるんだね。じゃあさ、ちょっと聞いてほしいんだけど、僕ってこの前のフェイリス杯でフェイリスタンに勝ったっけ？負けたっけ？え？負けた？誰が？フェイリスタンが？僕が？あ、そう。瞬殺？そう。わかったお。
Oh my god. Maybe everyone remembers it because nothing really changed, maybe? Daru's shoulders droop as he hangs up the phone.
その様子だと過去は変えられなかったみたいね。
なんで？オカリンは変えられたんしょ？
橋田が送った勝つための方法って必勝法じゃないそうじゃない？有利になるってだけで。
That's what I thought too. I think Ferris is too good for you, man. At least too good at the game. And probably, I don't know. I had the same thought. Ferris is supposedly a world-class player. Daru's time travel cheat may not have been enough.
最終的にフェイリスさんが橋田に勝ったから過去は変わらなかった。
そうだけどさ、ゲームの過程は変わるじゃん。
たかがその程度ではダイバージェンスは揺らがないということかもな。
岡部が言うようにもっと分かりやすく過去が変わったって確かめられる改変にしないと実験の意味がない。あ、いえ、別にこの実験に賛成ってわけじゃないけど。
いや、まだだ。まだ終わらんよ。
Bro, are you gonna try again? Daru starts typing another mail.
もう一度別のアドバイスを過去の僕に送ってみる。今度はもっと的確にフェリスタンに本気で勝てるようなアドバイスだお。
Bro, I don't think it's gonna work.
そんなにも勝ちたいのか。
You really wanna win that home cooking that badly? Yeah, probably.
むしろそれほどまでにフェイリスの手料理を食べたいのだろう。
オカリンの答えでファイナルアンサー。
Daru writes another email. I don't bother checking what it says. I won't understand it anyway. We activate the phone wave and name subject to change, and send the mail through, just like before.
Oh?
Nothing happens. No discharge. Usually it happens 10 to 20 seconds after pushing the start button. The timer counts down to 0 without incident. What?
時間切れ？
Oh, that might be
お
why.
そらくな。
なんだよ。せっかく素晴らしいアドバイス書いたのに。
Was it really?
やむを得ない。実験は明日に持ち越しだ。
I checked the clock. It's just past 7 p.m. Okay, so they can't do anything past 7 p.m. It looks like that's the cutoff.
昨日ホテルに帰ってからずっと考えてた。この電話レンジはどういう原理で時間移動を可能にさせているのか。
LHC と似たことが起きているのだよ。お前は言ったはずだ。LHC は巨大な電子レンジだと。
電子レンジが LHC と同等の機能を持ってたら日本は一家に一台ブラックホールになるわね。
それは日本沈没ってレベルじゃねえぞ。
セルンがあまりに簡単にカーブラックホールを作ってるように見えるから感覚が麻痺してるけど、そもそもブラックホールなんて人工的に作れるものじゃないし、とんでもないリスクのある代物だし。家庭の電子レンジがブラックホールを作れると思う方がどうかしてる。
Tidor's time machine is small enough to fit inside a car, and it makes black holes. Well, that's what he said at least. Now that I'm a little skeptical of Tidor, I don't feel like bringing it up. Are you having trust issues with him all of a sudden?
一つ言えるのは電子レンジ単体じゃブラックホールは作れないということ。この電子レンジに何かが干渉して電子を注入してきているのは間違いない。
An outside source of electrons. What could that be?
さて、私は帰るから。これ以上むさ苦しい男どもの巣にはいられないんで。
Filthy man cave, you tell him.
また明日レポートまとめといてね。
Kirisu flings off her lab coat and hurries out the door. She was serious about the report?
ふむ、マキセ氏の着ていた白衣か。どれ？
Don't do it. Don't do. I swear, do not do it. Why did you get that thought all of a sudden? Why did you think that all of a sudden? As Daru reaches for the lab coat to smell Kirisu's lingering fragrance, I grab him by the neck and pull down hard. Okay, I will say, Rintaro, you have some common sense.
どれではないバカが。そんなくだらないことをしている暇があったら明日の実験でどう過去を改変するか考えておけ。
There wasn't anything to do after Kurisu left. I tried operating the phone wave named subject to change a couple more times before I went to sleep, but the discharge phenomenon simply would not occur. Now it's the next morning, and I'm sitting on the bench in front of the brown tube workshop. It's still pretty early, but it's already blazing hot. It's as if I'm baking in the sun. Sweat is dripping off my chin. We're supposed to be experimenting today, but not a single lab mem has arrived yet. After waiting impatiently for a while, the first person I see is... Huh? Suzuha? The bike, right? Oh no! It's...
ずいぶん暇そうだな、岡部。
Good morning to you, sir.
おはようございます、おかりんおじさん。
The Tennoji pair come riding in on a moped. I love how Naya calls him Oji-san.
俺はおじさんではない。兄様と呼べ。
お父さん、どうしよう。
He can make my morning good any day. Honestly, your taste is very valid. Very valid. I think he would too. I think he could too.
岡部、うちの娘に何をふざけたことを吹き込んでやがる。
教育がなっていないのではないですか、ミスター・ブラウン。その子が俺のことをおじさん呼ばわりするのを何とかしてください。
いいだろ別に。器の小さい野郎だな。なえ、こんな野郎の言うこと聞かなくていいからな。
Some mail. Ooh. Who's this? Assistant. Oh, Kurisu? Have you written that report yet? For your information, I wasn't joking yesterday. If you blow this off, then you have no right to call yourself a scientist. Maybe this is too much for a freshman like you to understand, but writing papers is part of being a scientist. Really? Let's see what the last response is. LOL. JK LOL gets scared and like him while that's not proper. Was she like with the muscular man? Man. It's okay. Maybe someone else in this game could be more your type. The manager parked his moped and quickly enters the store. Sister Brown's about to follow him when... She turns her attention towards the end of the street and instantly brightens up. I follow her gaze and see Mairi walking this way.
おか
Oh, she really likes her.
まゆりお姉ちゃん
I like how she calls Mayuri One-chan and Rintaro Oji-chan, Oji-san, which is like grandpa, right? Naya runs up to Mayuri with a happy smile. And without breaking stride, she jumps into Mayuri's chest.
なえちゃん、おはよ
Aww.
おはよ
They get along so well that you think they were sisters. Mayuri has the ability to get along with anyone, so it's no surprise. Naya avoids Miyandaru, but she adores Mayuri and always goes for a flying hug whenever she gets the chance. Bet you wish you could do that, don't you? Listen, maybe not with Mayuri. Not with Mayuri. She's a minor, but Moeka, if she likes women, if she doesn't mind a hug, if she doesn't mind, like, you know, going on a date and they rest on her shoulders, you know, and hold her hand. If she doesn't mind that, she could hit me up any day of the week and I'll come running from across the world, you know? Daru sometimes complains about that. Complains? What a lucky girl. I wish I could jump into Mayushi's chest like that. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. No. Oh my god. No. No. No, wait. Maybe it would be better to have Naya-chan jump into my chest? I don't think that's a good idea. Bro would fight. No, I mean, no, like he would just stand there, you know, with his arms open. She would like jump onto his chest like that. Nothing like, ugh. Never mind. His internal debate went on for hours.
なえちゃんにこれあげる。はい、どうぞ。
Aww. Mairi takes some candy out of her convenience store bag and gives it to Nae.
うわーありがと
はい、おかりんにも。
She offers me some, which I silently accept.
そこに座って何してるの？
ラボメンが全員集まるのを待っているのだ。
Oh, does that include Luca? Are we gonna see Luca again too? And Moeka?
おかりんおじさんは暇なの
Oji-san. Oh, he is suffering. Why, you chipmunk? Do you have to be so blunt? One of these days, I'll teach you to respect me. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
違うよ、なえちゃん。ね、おかりんはきっとなんか難しいことを考えてるんだよ。
ああそうなんだ
Good job, Mairi.
おかりん、おかりん。この時間だと令和レンジちゃんはビリビリしないんだよね。じゃあね、焼きそばパンをチンしてもいいかな。
ドアの部分を取っ払ったから温めるのは無理だ。
そうだった。がっかりだよ。
How dare he? How dare he? Look how sad she looks. You gotta make up for it somehow, Nintendo.
ちなみにね、おかりんは朝ごはん食べた？
いや、
だったら一緒に食べる？焼きそばパンは冷たいまま食べるとして、ラーメン缶なら湯煎で温められるし。なえちゃんも食べる？
朝ごはん食べてきた
そっか。
Naya waves, then heads back inside the brown tube workshop. Lured by the prospect of canned ramen, I go inside the lab with Mayuri. The stagnant air makes the room hotter than outside. It doesn't improve much even after we open the window and turn on the fan. Oh yeah, so my idea to counteract the...
ダラ君とクリスちゃんまだ来ないのかな
my idea to counteract the not quite fitting pieces of flat paper puzzle was by redrawing the top part like a madman. I also consider hiding paper somebody finds it. Honestly, just do whatever you want with that art. But a paper puzzle sounds cool. I will say that.
ああ、ラボメンとしての自覚が足りんな。
Just then, the sound of a braking bicycle comes from downstairs. When I look out the window, I see part-time warrior arriving. She immediately notices me, looks up, and waves.
ピーストゥットゥルーすずさんはーいピーナマユリトゥットゥルー
The is so cute. They seem to have hit it off. Like I said, Mayuri gets along with everyone.
岡部倫太郎タイターはなんて
さあな。
I thought I dodged a question, but part-time warrior is persistent.
やる気ないな聞いたんでしょ
聞いたが、奴の言うことが正しいかわからなくなった。
そうなのどの辺が
Why is she so flustered?
そうか。あのバイト選手名、タイターオタカ。
Taita otaku? I guess there's an otaku for everything. For everything. Oh my god. Me? I'm a VTuber otaku. I like VTubers. I like anime and manga and all that's in between. Otome games. I got like Oshis and everything. I'm pretty deep into this fandom, I think. Into being an otaku, I think. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
あークリスちゃんだ
Mayuri leans out the window to wave her hand. Kurisu is walking towards the lab. That reminds me, doesn't part-time warrior have something against Kurisu? I look at Suzuha. Her expression has changed dramatically. What? I'm so curious. What's with like the beef between them? Now she's staring at Kurisu in complete silence. She doesn't move a muscle. It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. Kurisu is pretty stubborn too, so she meets Suzuha glare for glare. I used to like anime, then I saw Wise Man's Child. Wait, what's wrong with it? Wait, let me look it up. It said Wise Man's a grandchild? What's it about? Wait, I watched this anime. Wait, I watched this anime. What did I rank it? I gave it a 7, which is like bare minimum. It was like okay. Yeah, it was pretty generic from what I remember watching it. It was eh. A young man is reborn in another world where he is adopted as a baby by the hero Merlin Wolford and named Shin. By his 15th birthday, Shin has accumulated all kinds of power by studying under Merlin, but one thing his adoptive grandfather didn't give him was a lick of common sense. I forgot what this was about. I completely forgot what this anime was about. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I would want to rewatch it to remember it. I'll be like, damn. What if I'm like, damn, I wasted time? I don't know. Oh, okay. I consider giving it the bird based off of just the first episode. I do not remember the first episode. Heads up, there's gonna be an ad in about 10 seconds. That'll be 3 minutes long. The two of them exchange a word or two in front of the building. For a second, I'm worried that they might start throwing punches, but that doesn't happen.
クリスちゃん
Aww.
トゥル
Good morning.
Ooh, good morning, good morning. Ooh, she said good morning in English. Okay.
下のバイトと何を話していたんだ？
Kurisu shrugs her shoulders.
別に大したことは。言いたいことがあるならはっきり言えって。
I don't think that's nothing. Oh my god, that's like low key. Like I feel like they could have fought. She's lucky that didn't lead to blows.
向こうは何と？
何も悔しそうにうなってるだけだった。一体何なのかしら。
Groaned?
マキセ氏の人気に嫉妬してるに決まってるじゃん、上皇。
Okay, I'll be back in 3 minutes. Okay, guys, I'm back. We can continue now. Let's see. So Daru bursts into the lab.
本来なら私がラボメンナンバー004になって楽しくみんなと青春する予定だったのに悔しいみたいな。
I love Daru's exclamations. Him trying to like sound, I don't know, like a teenage girl freaking out over this stuff with the squeals and shit.
3次元は恐ろしい。
3D is, he's like 3D is hell, 2D is where it's at. Ooh, 2D, two-dimensional. I can relate to an extent. I mean, I'm 2D.
ラボメンナンバーなんて好きなだけ譲るけど。
なんだと。ラボメンナンバーは某国において数千万円というレートで違法に取引されるほどの貴重な資格なのだぞ。
I mean, doesn't the type of lab matter too? I mean, I don't know if this lab would go for that much, but sure.
パスポートじゃあるまいし。そもそも某国ってどこだおい。
みんな仲良くいられる方がね、マユシンはいいな。
Well, I don't really care about their little quarrel anyway. Only one thing interests me now. The mystery of D-mail. We begin experimenting immediately. Even though it's still morning, the electrical discharge occurs on demand. Things look favorable today. That reminds me, we haven't talked to Mr. Brown yet. Maybe we should come up with an excuse first, but there's already like electrical shocks in the room, they're already doing it. To be honest though, I don't care what he thinks, okay? For we are at war. War against the organization and CERN, the dark powers that rule the world from the shadows.
安西先生、フェイリスタンの手料理が食べたいです。
Oh, that's a reference? Wait, who's reference for? Let me look that up. The coach from a famous basketball manga. On the internet, posters sometimes express a desperate desire by quoting the manga like so. Anzai sensei, I want to blank. Another off quote in line. This one spoken by Anzai sensei is, if you give up, it's game over. Wait, let me look at a. That's probably based on an existing one. Slam dunk, right? Is that what they mean? Slam dunk? Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
諦めたらそこで試合終了だよ。
Wait, she said the quote too. That's so cute. Unfortunately, Daru's second email fails to change the past. Yeah, I think we know that. I get the feeling Ryan matches are difficult to cheat your way out of like this. It's a skill issue, right? Isn't it ultimately a skill issue? Not to mention we're limited to 36 bytes of text. Looks like we have to give up on Daru. He's going to drown his sorrows in the internet. I mean, you could change it to something else. Maybe not the Rhineck game. Maybe you could change something else. Maybe if you went to like a collab cafe that had random items given out, you could go back and, you know, buy more food to get the item you want. Something like that. Alright, so who do we experiment on? From the look on Kurisu's face, I don't think she's willing to change her policy. Dude, Mighty is right there. That leaves only one candidate.
マユリよ、次はお前に過去を変えてもらおう。
I wonder what she'll change.
マユシ変えてもいいの？
Well, there's no one else.
でもね、過去を変えるって何を変えればいいのかな。
That's a mail from Part-Time Warrior. That's the contact name. Okay. She's alright. Akihabara is such a strange town. Everywhere I look, I see drawings of cute girls. Some of them even have their breasts fully exposed, which startled me. Where? I mean... Okay, continuing on. Coming here has been a real culture shock. It's amazing how peaceful Japan is now. Wait, where is she from again? Unfortunately, Moe has become the symbol of Akihabara and the chaos that rules here. Get used to it. I can't imagine how that would shock me as a river. And peaceful. I agree, it's all because of the organization's efforts to stupidify Japan. That's just, some of them even have their breasts fully exposed. I think I saw some of that when I went last time. Or maybe it was like inside the stores. Mairi looks stumped as she slurps her canned ramen.
それじゃあね、こういうのはどうかな。ゆかくんにマユシーのコスを着てもらえるように過去を変えるの。
Yes! Yes, I wanna see, please, I wanna see Luca!
どうやって？
ゆかくんにメールを送るとかだよ。
Oh, that'd be very interesting. I don't think a simple request is going to change the past.
もっと簡単で分かりやすいものはないのか？
She slurps more ramen.
そのラーメン缶を使おう。
Looks like I'm the only one with ideas.
1時間前のマユリに D メールを送るのだ。今日はおでん缶が食べたいとな。
そんな誘導に乗るほど単純なことじゃない気が。
Maybe. You never know. You can try.
わあ、それね、すごくいいかも。
え？
今日もね、自動販売機の前で10分くらい迷っちゃったんだよ。おでん缶にしようかな、ラーメン缶にしようかなって。
Wait, that's actually a good idea. That might be because Rintaro knows enough about Mayuri. He probably like assumed that would happen, or something like that could happen.
つまり後押しがあれば、マユリは必然的におでん缶を食べたくなるというわけだな。よし、それで行くぞ。
うん、わかった。じゃあ過去を変える前にラーメン全部食べとかないと。
She wants twice as much ramen. Mayuri starts shoveling the ramen into her mouth.
食べておかないとどうなるの？
もったいないもん。
あ、そう。
I mean,
そうね。
if she goes back to the past, it wouldn't have been wasted because it wouldn't have been picked off in the first place. Kirisu clearly doesn't know what to say. I don't know either. Let's just let Mairi be Mairi. Mairi really is a ditz. I'm used to it by now, of course. Thank you for the hat, Patsuardo. I get the phone with name subject to change, prepped for Gmail. The content of Mairi's mail is simple enough. Canned Odin, piping hot and delicious. I just hope it actually works. Well, it's Mairi, so we don't know. It's really up to whatever she's in the mood for. We wait for Mairi to finish eating her canned ramen, then activate the phone wave named subject to change. To send it 1 hour back, we put 1 pound. In other words, we set the microwave for only 1 second. I wonder if the discharge phenomenon will occur in such a short span of time. That's something else we'll learn from this experiment.
電話レンジカッコ仮起動。
あー、メールまだ送れてないよ。
There wasn't enough time to blink.
1秒じゃ放電現象は起きないか。データ通りだけど貴重な実証データが取れた。
これって例えば事前に暖気みたいなことしたらどうなるん？
暖気？
つまりさ、1秒じゃ放電現象は起きないわけっしょ。だから事前にメールを送らずに30秒ぐらいレンジ動かしとくんだお。その後間を置かずにタイマー1秒でもう一度動かす。そしたら1秒でも放電現象起きそうじゃね？
根拠は？
Wait, that's kind of a good idea.
ネス。
Oh, never mind.
マユリよ、もっと他に何かないのか？
じゃあ昨日買ったおにぎりの具を違うものにするとか。
But would that be something we can confirm? Because with all the other ones, we had to contact other people to change, to ask and confirm if the past really was changed. So if Mairi changed the flavor of rice ball, who would be the one to confirm whether or not a change happened?
お前は昨日食べたおにぎりの具の種類を覚えているのか？
おかか。
Okay, that's good. That's a good flavor. That's a good flavor. So
即答？
impressive. Dude, that is impressive because I'm the type of person, I will buy something and immediately forget what I ordered. And then when they call up, you know, like my name or my number, I'll look and be like, oh, that's what I got. I forgot.
だからね、おかかを明太子にしようよ。
Yummy. Maybe we should find another test subject. Something is telling me we're going to have to look outside the lab. Luca! I go for a walk to clear my head. After lunch at King Burger, I grab a coffee at the Starbucks on the first floor of Yodobashi. I left Mairi and the others at the lab. How do you forget? They usually give you a receipt with your number. Nowadays you have the option. Nowadays, at a lot of places, you have the option to either get a paper receipt, an email, a text receipt, or no receipt at all. I usually pick no receipt. I don't know how to spell it. I think I spelled it correctly. That looks correct. I recall what happened when I sent myself the Lotto 6 numbers. The moment I sent that email, I felt a strong tremor, and then the world as I knew it changed slightly. The fact that I had sent a D-mail had been undone. Why in Zawa would you not get a receipt? Because they usually just give me the number, and I remember the number, but I don't remember like what I buy. Sometimes I have to like look at the menu again and be like, what did I get? What did I get? I forgot. It's not that bad. However, it was in my inbox. The mail had definitely reached the past. To the bin with you? What? Don't throw me away. I'm just a PNG. I'm just a PNG on your screen. What does this mean? The mail was received but never sent. Isn't that a time paradox? Is that the reason why everyone else lost their memories? Why did that happen? The butterfly effect? That's not an answer. Changing the past changed the world. Tidor spoke of divergence. When divergence changes, are people's memories reconstructed to match the new world line? Then how come I remember the previous world line even after the past changes? Oh, mail. Okay. My deliberations are interrupted by an incoming mail. I don't have time for this. It's a mail, so I can reply to it later. I concentrate on my coffee. Wait, I want to reply. However, oh, it's Mocha. All these mails. No doubt about it. It's got to be Kiryu Moeka, the male demon known as Shining Finger. How can she be so shy in real life and so persistent in email? That's me! That is very much me. I relate to her on that. I'm really shy IRL. I usually don't start conversations. I'll reply to a conversation, but I won't start one. I'm chattier over text. I like to think I am. Although I'm not the best texter. I'm usually busy in a league game. I'll reply like 45 minutes later. There's something wrong with that woman. No! There was nothing wrong with my beautiful girlfriend, Moeka, okay? Rintaro, you're just jealous. You're not beautiful like her. I sigh and open my email reluctantly. Can I send a email too, please? Moeka. Oh my god, she's gonna send it to the past and then, like, I don't know, try to confront us again about getting the IBN 5100.
No.
Please reply. I'm a lab mem too, right? Pretty please, Moeka. She wants to send an email? That reminds me. Yesterday I made Moeka lab mem number 5. That means she's qualified to participate in our experiments. Yeah! Yeah! Our best girl, right? Moeka seems serious, so she might meet my demands. More importantly, all the other lab mems are completely useless when it comes to emails. You're so mean! Wait, you also need to make Luca a lab mem too. I still haven't been able to verify whether or not I can keep my memories if someone else changes the past.
いや、しかし。
I'm worried. Moeka works for an editorial company. In other words, she's related to the media. I think you can still trust her. She can keep her personal life separate from her work life, right? What if she sends an email and leaks word of the time machine? We'd be flooded by press. Gone will be the days of lurking in the shadows. My location will be exposed to the organization. Of course, sooner or later, we're going to have to announce our findings to the world. But in that case, I'd rather choose a national newspaper or TV network to cover the event rather than some shady magazine. That way, it'll spread faster throughout Japan. Nay, the world. Either way, something tells me it's better not to go public through Moeka. I'm lab 2, aren't I? Okay. However, Moeka is a lab mem. Yesterday we told her everything about the phone wave named Shabu to change, and emails. Moreover, we made her one of us. It was necessary to buy her silence. Realizing that I have no reason to deny Moeka her request, I put my phone to my ear.
俺だ。ああ。少しばかり迷っている。何？声でわかるだと？
Oh?
叶わないな。電話レンジカッコ仮の実験にシャイニングフィンガーを引き入れるかどうかについて。バカな！あの女を生贄に捧げろというのか。確かに世界に混沌をもたらすためなら犠牲はやむを得ない覚悟だが。
Is he talking to himself again? I think he is, right? At least from what I can see. I feel like I can also kind of hear how the background audio is kind of looped, because I can hear like the same like faint sneeze or cough over and over again. That's so random.
いや、問題ない。むしろ迷っていた俺が情けない。マッドサイエンティストは失格かもしれんな。 ああ、これは俺にとってむしろ典型とも言える申し出。まさにシュタインズゲートの選択となるだろう。エルプサイコングルー。
El Sai Konguru. It's decided. I type a reply to Moeka's email. Indeed you are. Lab member number 5, Shining Finger, report to the lab at once. Oh my god, he has trust. He trusts her. That's like one step closer. After sending it off, I hurry back to the lab. When I get back to the lab, Moeka is squatting at the bottom of the staircase. Since she's not sitting on the couch, I guess that crouching while holding her knees in this particular woman's favorite position. Bruh. She's staring at her phone like usual. When she notices me approaching, she slowly stands up. But she doesn't look at me.
ありがとう。
何がだ？
Oh, more mail? Okay. I know it's selfish, but I really need to send a D-mail.
別にわがままとは思っていない。むしろお前の申し出にこちらが感謝しているほどだ。
Wait, he's being so nice. What the heck? Wait, why is he being so nice all of a sudden? Because he just had his doubts earlier. Once we enter the lab, I get all the lab members to stop what they're doing and then tell them about Moeka's situation.
いいと思います。萌香さんもラボメンだもんね。
Aww. Daru and Karisu don't object either.
で、桐生氏はどんなメールを送るつもりなん？
俺からの要望としては、過去が変わったかどうか確かめることができるようシンプルで分かりやすい内容にしてもらいたい。
A new mail. Okay, okay. Hold on. Oh, it's from her again. Okay. I'm sorry. There's just one more thing. I want to keep my message secret. What? Why does she have to explain every little thing with the mail? No, more importantly.
内緒だと？どういうことだ？
何？どうしたのよ？
It's private. It would be embarrassing if anyone knew. Moeka, that's so real. That is so real. It's okay, Moeka. I'm on your side.
いや、そういう問題ではなかろう。
Kurisu peeks at my phone from beside me.
なるほど。気持ちはわからなくはないけど、これはあくまで実験だと割り切ってデータの収集を優先すべき。
ほう。珍しく意見が一致したな、上司よ。
And Kurisu does make a valid point. How embarrassing is it?
別にあんたに同意したわけじゃない。データを収集しないと電話レンジの仕組みがいつまで経っても解明できないって思ったからよ。
Sure, sure.
でも
I feel like
女
with
の
my
子
glasses
には
on.
ね、秘密がいっぱいあるのです。
Mighty, valid point, valid point.
誰にも言えない秘密をね、自分だけに教えろゲヘヘって言ってるのと同じだよ。
Oh my god, not the perverted allegations all over again.
くわ、まさかこれってセクハラになるん？
No. I don't know what you're talking about, Daru. Let's move on.
落ち着けダル。
I turned to Mairi and Moeka, who appeared to have formed some kind of mainstream girl alliance.
メールの内容にプライベートに深く関わることを書けと強制した覚えはない。
Kurisu nods firmly at my words. Looks like she doesn't intend to join the mainstream girl alliance.
私的な内容を送りたいにしても今はまだ見送るべき。タイムパラドックスの問題も完全に解決されたわけじゃないし、もっと慎重に慎重を重ねないと。
Valid point, valid point.
私的な内容は NG。
At least for now.
少なくとも非公開にしたいという話は受け入れられないわ。あなたに悪意がなくてもメールの内容次第で時間軸に深刻な影響をもたらすかもしれないんだから。第三者にメールを見せてその内容について問題ないか吟味すべきよ。
That's a good point.
うん。俺が言いたいことは全てジョシュが言ってくれた。そしてそうは言いつつも我らは実験を中止するつもりはない。
あんたの意見を代弁したわけじゃないから勘違いしないで。
Cheeky little.
そもそも実験においてはプライバシーよりもデータが優先される。被験者になるならその覚悟は必要よ。
Don't tell me that's the reason Kurisu won't send a email herself. Is she wrong though? At least she was prepared for that. She thought about it. She knew what she was getting into, and she chose not to get into it. You know, that's smart on her end.
そうなの？まゆしはね、さっきそんな覚悟せずに送ろうとしてたよ。
See, she made a good point there.
ごめんね、クリスちゃん。
Oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
別に謝らなくても責めてるわけじゃない。一般論を言っただけ。
True. I imagine some people might take issue with that statement, but I'll refrain from saying anything. I'd rather not get my head chewed off right now. Moika's expression doesn't change. Same as always, I don't know what she's thinking.
お前はすでにラボメンだ。俺たちを信用してもらわないと困る。プライベートな要件は後日にしてもらおう。もしできないというのならば、お前に見せてやらねばならなくなる。この俺、法王院京魔の中に眠るまがまがしき狂気の力をな。
I am cringing at him right now. If you can't, then I'll be forced to show you what lies dormant inside of the great Hoi Kyoma. The terrible power of insanity. Moika is already typing on her phone. My threat was ineffectual, it seems. Can I see the emails you sent so far? I want to use them as a reference. Wait, but they're gone.
着信履歴ならあるぞ。
送信履歴は？
ないというと語弊があるな。送信履歴は消えてしまうのだ。
The mad scientist Elsai Konguru, exactly. Welcome, Tier Silva. How are you? Have you played the game before or watched the anime? It's my first playthrough and I haven't seen anything else on it, so it's been really good so far. Thanks for stopping by. Hello. I confirmed that after I sent that email yesterday, Moeka was there, but she doesn't remember either. I'm usually not into like time travel stuff, but this has been really good so far. I like how the theories and science references from like are like IRL translate into the game. And I am loving all the characters. Well, especially Moeka and Luca. I don't need to see the history, and I'll show you the message before I send it. Is that okay, Moeka? Looks like she understands. I showed the mail to Kurisu too.
萌香さん無理しないでね
Oh, she's so sweet. Is that supposed to be encouragement? Mairi sounds concerned for some reason. It's girls stand up for girls kind of thing. Okay? We got each other. That's how it works.
じゃあさ、どんな内容を送るん？そもそもオカリンの言う簡単で分かりやすい過去改変ってハードル高すぎ。
I don't know if, I don't think the bar was set too high. I just think whatever you wanted was hopeless Daru. I think no matter what, you just have the skill issue. You're just not good enough to be Faris and Rainet, you know? I mean, if you want to change anything else, that's a possibility, but I don't know about what you decided on.
何を言う？お前たちのレベルが低すぎるだけではないか。
案はある
Moeka murmurs.
おう、これは期待できそうだな。具体的に説明を頼む。
Moeka then invokes her power once more. Ultra fast typing. The power known as Shining Finger. Oh my god, all those Chuni references. Rintaro, my boy. About 4 days ago, I bought a new phone, but now that I've tried it, I think I should have stayed with the old one, so I want to use a D-mail to tell myself not to buy a new phone. If we do that, the phone I'm holding will change, won't it? Moeka. Oh! Oh! That's a good one! That's a really good idea. I like that one. Wait, she's cooking.
シャイニングフィンガーは実に有能だな。まさにラボメンの鏡。
Now he calls her a model lab mem after complaining about her the entire game. This should make it easy to tell whether the past has changed. Looks like the 3 useless members have no objections to Moeka's superior idea. Okay, calling them all useless. I don't know, Rintaro. I don't know, man. We look at Moeka's phone. It's purple and gaudy. There's no strap, and it's not like the Deco phones, popular among mainstream women nowadays.
お、それって先月出たばっかの GG01 じゃん。
Oh, it's a flip phone. I used to have a flip phone back when I was really young. I was so jealous because all my friends had cooler phones, but I didn't get a non-flip phone until high school. So I would like flip back and forth. The only thing I could do was like call people and play Tetris. There was Tetris on my flip phone. That was pretty cool of me. Everyone used to have a flip phone, yeah. And I was really scared of losing my phone back in the day. So my flip phone would have like this necklace strapped to it. And then so when I look at my middle school yearbook pictures, I would see myself, you know, posing at like a club meeting with my flip phone necklace on. It looks so stupid. But oh, the good old days. GG01?
最新機種だよ。確か液晶部分が着脱式でいろんなバリエーションのアタッチメントを選べるんだよね。
Wait! I would want that phone. Everyone used to have a flip phone like 20 years ago, man. Oh my god. We don't talk about ancient history like that, guys.
今品薄でどこ行っても入荷待ちだけど、よく手に入ったな。
But she doesn't want it anymore. It's the most popular model, but she wants her old one back? I guess hardcore phone users have other concerns besides fashion.
では、指圧しよ
Just calling her finger? That's kind of weird.
ねえねえどうして萌香さんのこと 指圧師って呼ぶの？
She's asking the real questions.
それが桐生萌香の力に俺がつけた名だ。桐生萌香、お前は今後先行の指圧師、すなわちシャイニングフィンガーを名乗るがいい。
Oh my god, it's like she got knighted or something like that. Her new name. Moika shakes her head expressionlessly.
何？嫌だというのか？能力名をつけてやったのに何が気に入らないというのだ。
萌香さんはね、萌香さんだからだよ。それにね、指圧師さんじゃなくて編集プロダクションで働いてて。
Mighty. She's so cute.
マユシネタにマジレス過去悪い。
Oh my god, he just called Daru, just called Rintaro a troll.
ネタではない能力名だ。
Her power? Sure.
くだらないこと言ってないで。準備するわよ。
Ugh, damn it. You're just an assistant. Don't boss us around.
ブラウン
CG!
店長に何か
CG!
言われたらどうするん？
Can I hide it? How do I hide it? Wait. There should be an option to hide it. I can't remember if there was one. Configurations? F12? Okay. No, that just took a screenshot. Darn it! Does it Alt F? No!
ミスター・ブラウンごとき恐れるな。
Was
奴が怒鳴り込んできたらこの俺が蹴散らして。
maybe it's an Alt F12? No, darn it! I think it just depends on the device. Wait, can I Google it? How to hide text Steins gate PC. Ooh, someone said backspace. Let's try that. Oh! Okay, I got it. It's all good. I have a screenshot of CG now. Let me just admire them real quick. So that's Mighty got the seat. Look how beautiful Moika is. I love her so. I want to cosplay her so bad. Oh my god, stream idea. I don't know if I will ever do this, but I think it'd be a really fun stream idea to like cosplay as a character from the game while playing the game. I think it'd be very difficult because of like VTubing, you know, being a VTuber and stuff like that. But if anyone's done that idea, that would be so cool. I think I saw someone do that with Honkai Star Rail once. My jaw was dropping. I was like, oh my god, beautiful Kafka cosplay. I love Honkai Star Rail. I love Pretty Woman. Thanks for the idea, chump. Hell yeah. If you want to cosplay and stream, go for it. See, I would love to do that for something like this. I was considering doing something like Jill from Valhalla back when I played the game. That'd be very cool. That'd be a very cool idea.
Majide? オカリンかっけー。そこにしびれる憧れる。
実は口だけだったりするんでしょう。
He's all bark and no bite. I just need a gym membership a few months. Do whatever you want to do too. If you want that cosplay bod, go for it. I don't think it's necessary. I've cross-dressed for cosplays and I look nothing like the character, but I still found it fun. That does remind me, I want to cosplay more guys. I think that'd be really fun to do. Maybe someday I'll do more of it. But then I always pick the pretty guys with long hair, so it doesn't really make a difference. I'll be the adult and ignore Kirisu's insult. Moeka has already written her 36-byte mail. When I look at Moeka to see she's ready, she nods faintly. We set the timer to 100 seconds. The D-mail should arrive at Moeka's phone 4 days ago, July 31st.
電話レンジカッコ仮起動
Oh? Wait, so with the electric shocks, it means the change is going to happen. Like, she is going to, the past is going to be changed. After about 15 seconds after activation, the discharge phenomenon occurs. I glance at Moeka. She nods grimly, an unusual show of emotion. And then she presses the button. Oh? The world twists into unrecognizable shapes. The floor is shaking. Or is it me? My vision blurs and loses color. So, does this mean that he remembers? Right? Does this mean that he remembers? The world lurches. I struggle to keep my balance. As I brace myself against further shaking, I try to analyze what I'm experiencing. This is far more intense than what happened when we sent the D-mails yesterday. More intense? Does Moeka getting a new phone change things that much? And yet, I felt it before. I remember. This is what I felt right before the mass disappearance phenomenon. The shaking stops. Wait, it's comparable to the mass shaking phenomenon. I relax my body and look around, so... Has the past changed? Of course it has. That bizarre sensation just now was proof. I look around the room. The phone wave named subject to change, which should have about 90 seconds left on the timer, is silent. Daru's here, Mayuri's here, Kirisu's here. Where's Moeka?
指圧しろどこに行った
Daru and Kurisu, who are discussing something in front of the X68000, look at me strangely. Ah, wait, so they don't remember. It's only him again. But we don't know if Moeka knows. Again, so find her. This feeling of wrongness is the same as yesterday.
指圧師
オカリン日本語で OK
I leave the development room and check the lounge behind the sofa in the dressing room, the bathroom, and the shower room. I look out the window at the street below. But Moeka is nowhere to be found. She's gone. She like teleported. No way. This is exactly what happened on the streets of Akiba. Why did she disappear? Because I experimented on her? Where did she go? Wait! I just talked about how much I loved Moeka and she's my favorite character. What do you mean she's gone? Did I erase her from history? I hope not. Did I banish her into the space between dimensions? I would just text her. I would just email her. You know, she'll reply, I think. I start quivering in horror at the magnitude of my error. In a daze, I step up to Mayuri, who's eating a banana. I grab her shoulders and shake her.
桐生萌香は今の今までここにいただろ
Why are you shaking her? Wait. 5 days ago? Was that before Moeka met everyone?
桐生萌香だ。
Dado and Kurisu give me strange looks as well.
それ誰？
聞いたことない。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she met them after.
そんな。
So I did erase Moeka's just email her. No, that can't be. I won't accept that I killed her.
岡部、まさかまた？
またってどういう意味だ？
昨日も似たようなことがあった。私たちの記憶にないことをあんたは覚えていた。なんだっけ？そうそう、リーディングしたいな。
Yes, that's the name I gave this phenomenon. Or rather, my ability to perceive it. When the world line changes, everyone's memories are reconstructed to match. That's what John Titor said. But somehow, I alone retain my memories even after the past changes. I named this power Reading Steiner. Kurisu remembered. To tell the truth, I just made it up out of thin air. Yeah, we can tell. But now that Moeka has disappeared, I want to believe that this power is real. Just email her. It's only their memories of Moeka disappeared, not Moeka herself. Because this is an is this because I'm guessing it's an alternate, present time where he never had to introduce her. I don't know. I still don't know what's so prevalent about it though. I need to contact Moeka. I need to make sure I didn't erase her very existence. But I don't know her phone number. Email. The only way to contact her is by mail. I sent her a message saying, reply the second you read this email. Now all I can do is wait for her reply. Please reply.
オカリ大丈夫？顔真っ青だよ。
大丈夫だ。
In fact, I'm anything but fine. I'm fighting desperately to deny the possibility that it might have erased Moeka from existence.
助手よ。今の実験のこと、どの辺まで覚えている？
今、実験をしたことさえ覚えてない。たった今、あんたは D メールを送ったのね。
ああ。ただし、昨日とは少し状況が違う。D メールを送ったのは俺ではなく、桐生萌香だ。
And then she vanished into thin air. That's crazy how she just teleported out of anywhere else. Which reminds me, when I sent the Lotto 6 mail yesterday, Daru teleported from the development room to the lounge. Moeka might not have disappeared. She probably just teleported somewhere. Yeah, that's what I think. I hope that's it. In an attempt to calm myself down, I checked my phone's history for the mails Moeka and I exchanged. That's strange. The mail she sent me are there, up until the one I received on July 31st at 12:43. But after that, the dozens of mails I remember receiving from her are gone. The email she sent to cancel the phone model exchange was set to arrive on July 31st. Did a time paradox erase Moeka from existence the instant she received the email? I shiver when I realize that I can't find any problems with the hypothesis. No way. It can't be. I mean, all her email said was, don't change phone models. That's harmless, right? But then, what caused Moeka to disappear from this room like that? Why does it look like Moeka vanished 4 days ago?
クリスティーナ、もし仮に D メールによってタイムパラドックスが発生したらどうなると思う？
Well, if I finish the top half again, and despite some things looking a bit stretched out, I'm done. Nice! Congratulations, you got it done.
わからない。タイムパラドックスを経験した人間は未だかつて一人もいないから。
True, so we wouldn't know, at least until now.
以前世界が消えるというようなことを言っていなかったか。
あくまでそういう説もあると言っただけ。もしかしたら何も起きないかもしれないし、某映画みたいにパラドックスに対する歴史の修正が入るかもしれない。ドクター・ホーキングは時間順序保護仮説でタイムパラドックスが起きる可能性の行為はそもそも実行不可能だとしてるし。
Wait, Dr. Hawking? Like Stephen Hawking? Oh my god, the reference. So all we have are theories.
あのね、マユシーはよくわかんないけど、今もマユシーやオカリンたちがちゃんとこうしておしゃべりできてるっていうことはね、きっとそのパラドックスは起きてないんだよ。
I mean, all of us are fine, except we don't know about Mocha.
萌香さんっていう人もね、マユシーは知らないけど、きっと大丈夫。
さすがマユシ、アホの子だね。
Shut up, Daru. She's doing her best.
マユシーはアホの子じゃないよ。
Yeah, you tell him. I'm amazed that Mayuri and Daru can have such a carefree conversation despite all that's happened. They don't realize the gravity of the situation. We might have erased someone's very existence. In fact, if Moeka really has vanished, then that means the phone wave named Cellular Change is also responsible for the mass disappearance phenomenon I witnessed in Akihabara. What if I erased all those people? That's a lot of people to be erased. I don't know. I don't want to consider such a frightening possibility, so I desperately shake the thought out of my head. Oh, okay. Is it her? Is it her? What's wrong? I'm kind of busy now. Sorry, I'll email you later, Mocha. My body goes limp from relief. A reply. She sent a reply. Moeka still exists. Yay! Our best girl still exists. She didn't disappear. Relief washes away my fear. My eyes fill with tears, not because I was worried for Moeka, but because I thought I might be responsible for the horror of erasing someone's existence.
何が起きたか説明して、岡部。
Urged by Kurisu, I explain everything that just happened.
今この場からその桐生なんとかさんが消えたのは因果率を考えれば不自然じゃない気がしてきた。
どういうことだ。
詳しい経緯はわからないけど、過去を改変したことで今回の場合は7月31日以降今日までの4日間の桐生さんの行動が微妙に変化した。
Oh, and so in this alternate, present day, she probably was never introduced to be a lab mem.
その結果、今この時間には桐生さんはラボには来なかったというふうに再構成された。
So that's why it looked like she teleported? I'm reminded of the teleporting Jalbana, but I guess it's not the same thing. Moeka didn't become a jellyman after all.
そんなことありえるん？
なんとも言えない。D メールを送った事実も抹消されてしまうなら、その D メールは誰が送ったのかっていうパラドックスになるし。
A heads up, there's going to be an ad in about 10 seconds, or less, so over 3 minutes.
それともう一つ、岡部に起きていることが消せない。
何？
リーディングシュタイナーのこと。ちなみにその造語、恥ずかしいからやめた方がいい。
In the middle of a serious honey conversation. I love that for her.
お前の個人的見解は必要ない。
I'm finally able to joke with Kurisu again. Well, maybe she wasn't joking. I wouldn't joke either. That's a stupid name. But that's none of her business. Valid.
さっきのあんたの説明じゃ、D メールを送ったのも受け取ったのもあんたじゃなかった。なのに、あんただけが世界線が変わる前のことを覚えている。でもこれって、あんたのただの妄想じゃない？
Honestly, that's not very far out to think. If it's him.
脳内嫁ですね。わかります。
Alright, I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I just grabbed a quick bite. Some leftover dim sum from what my siblings went today. It's really good. Okay, I love dim sum. Okay, I'm back. I'm good. I got like 1 hour. We'll see how much we can get from this game.
わかるな。お前のような変態紳士と一緒にされたくはない。
桐生さんって人はもともと存在しなかった。あるいは桐生なんとかさんは実在するけど、その人が D メールを送った事実は妄想だった。
Oh, they're doubting him. I fall to my knees and press my hand against my left eye. What?
左目がこのマガンレイディングシュタイナーがうずく。
Bro.
オカリ大丈夫？
Mayuri peeks anxiously at my face, but I lightly push her aside. Yeah.
ダメだ。マユリ、俺に近づくな。今の俺はお前を傷つけてしまうかもしれん。
でもオカリすごく苦しそうだよ。
Mm-hmm.
釣りっしょ。
Maybe this part, yes, but come on, guys. You guys don't know about the D-mails.
そうよね。
大丈夫だ。
Okay.
このうずきはいつものこと。
Normal.
すぐに収まる。
Uh-huh.
この魔眼がある限り俺は機関に狙われ続ける。あらゆる世界と時間とを見通す力。しかしそれは同時に諸刃の剣でもある。
Uh-huh.
俺はこのあらゆる世界とあらゆる時間を見通す魔眼のせいで人間としての因果律から外れてしまった。
Guys, I want to make fun of him. I know he's got valid points because we've seen and experienced the same things he has, and you know he's technically correct. But the all-seeing eye, the chuniness, guys, I don't know, man.
だがそれでもこのラボだけは守ると誓ったのだ。だから魔眼よ静まってくれ。
I kneel and press my head against the floor. And then I take a deep breath and gradually remove my hands from my left eye. Oh, finally. Mayuri rubs my back.
オカリ苦しいの？
Oh, Mayuri.
いやもう大丈夫だ。
I stand up, then I shoot Kurisu with sharp glare.
何よ、今のただの演技でしょ。
クリスティーナ、お前は間違っている。すでにこれまでの実験で証明されているんだよ。俺のリーディングシュタイナーは本物だ。
Okay, that's valid. Okay, I thought he was gonna say something stupid like that he was the Messiah or something like that. I'll give him props for that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
はいはい、12秒12秒。
So here's her admitting that she knows Junipyo and all the otaku terminology.
え
Now she realizes.
なんで私に注目してんのよ。見るの禁止。
She's so shy. She's so cute. In any case, I've successfully deflected Kurisu's questions about reading Steiner. I don't feel the answer right now. My emotions are a jumble, just as they were after Tidor called me the Messiah. Is this power real? If it is, then what does that make me? An unknown power sleeps within me. The thought sends a chill down my spine. I sit on the bench in front of the brown tube workshop, staring into the night sky. I try sorting out what happened this afternoon, but it's impossible. The more I think about it, the more confused I get. And then I hear footsteps coming down from the second floor. Soon, Mairi and Kurisu emerge.
帰るのか？
岡部ってずっとここに泊まり込んでるの？
まあな、マッドサイエンティストたるもの、研究所に寝泊まりして研究だけに没頭するぐらいでなければ務まらない。
形から入るのって良くないと思うわけだが。
でもね、この場所ってとっても便利だよね。マユシーもお父さんお母さんが許してくれるならここに泊まりたいよ。
え？本気？
そしたらバイトに行くのもすぐだもん。ねえねえクリスちゃん、今度みんなでお泊まり会しよう。
Oh my god, like a sleepover. That sounds so cute.
男性陣がいないのなら OK。
True, valid, exactly. I agree.
それは無理だ。
Oh.
だったらまゆりさん、私のホテルに来たら？
ああ、そういえばそんな約束してたもんね。じゃあ
Aww.
今度お邪魔するね。
Mm-hmm. They're so cute. Aww.
いつでも言ってくれていいから。それじゃあ。
Aww. I just take one look at them and I think to myself, maybe the world isn't too bad after all. Kurisu waves goodbye and starts walking in the opposite direction from Akihabara Station. Mairi doesn't move from that spot. Instead, she starts doing her usual thing. Stardust handshake. She looks up to the night sky, raising her hand as if to grasp the stars. And with perfect timing, a shooting star crosses the sky.
ねえ、オカリ？
ああ、流れ星だな。願い事はしたか？
Mairi doesn't answer. Ooh, I've never made a wish on a shooting star before now that I think about it. I can't remember ever seeing one. I wonder what kind of wish I would make though. I feel like that's something I would have to think about ahead of time. Because don't shooting stars go down really fast? She keeps gazing at the sky.
オカリンって小学生の頃すごい熱を出して1ヶ月ぐらい寝込んでたことがあったよね。
You're evil? You don't make wishes to stars? What? Anyone can make wishes to stars. What are you talking about? I can wish for world domination. Your people don't get that privilege? Who are you? What are you, the shooting star wishing police? You can't do anything about it. You can't stop me. Let me be as diabolical as I want while making wishes on the shooting star.
何を突然言い出すんだ？
It was about 10 years ago, at the turn of the century, when the world was in an uproar over Y2K. Near the end of 1999, I had a fever of nearly 40 degrees Celsius that lasted about a month. I didn't recover until the new year. At least that's what I've been told. I don't remember it myself. According to my parents, I was unconscious the whole time, tossing and turning. The doctor said it was a miracle I didn't die. Because of that fever, I didn't get to experience the Millennium Countdown event. They never figured out what caused it either.
あの時ね、マユシーはオカリンが死んじゃうんじゃないかって思ってすごく怖かったんだよ。だからね、
Aww.
おばあちゃんと一緒にお空に祈ってたの。オカリン死なないでって。
この俺が死ぬはずがないだろう。何しろ10年前の時点で俺はトーマス・エジソンに匹敵する IQ170 の頭脳を持つマッドサイエンティストだったのだからな。
Sure. Sure. 8-year-old Rintaro with an IQ of 170 like Edison doing his mad scientist thing, sure. Actually, I'm not sure what Edison's IQ was.
そうだったんだ。オカリンってすごいんだね。でもね、まだちっちゃかったマユシーはそのことがわからなかったからお空に祈ってて。でね、大晦日、もうすぐ年が明けるっていう時にね、流れ星がピューって流れたの。今みたいに。流れ星はね、消える前に3回願い事を唱えることができたら願いが叶うんだよ。知ってたかな？
You would have to wish so fast. It would take me like 10 seconds to even like register the fact that I even saw a shooting star, you know? Of course, that's the most common of common knowledge.
もちろんマユシーは一生懸命3回唱えたの。
Then Mairi finally lowers her hand and turns to me. On her face is a soft smile.
次の日、年が明けた頃にね、オカリンは熱が下がって目を覚ましたのです。
No, wait, hold on, that kind of
つま
worked.
りマユシーはオカリンの命の恩人なんだよ。
She's so cute. I would go with it.
いや違うな。あの状況で助かったのはシュタインズゲートの選択だ。
Bro.
そうなの？
そうなのだ。
そっか。
Mairi looks a little disappointed.
ねえねえ、熱が下がった時ね、オカリンはこんなことを言ってたんだけど覚えてる？急に見ているものがぐにゃぐにゃしてきて立っていられなくてフラフラしてんで体がビクってなったって。
What? Could that mean he's felt it before? Because wait. The first, could this be in relation to John Tidor's first appearance? Because John Tidor appeared in 2000. Right?
さっきのオカリンもね、そんな感じだったよ。
Miss Evil Lady, hast thou any inspiration for an aspiring arting man, or should I just go back to practicing figures? If you want, you can practice, or you can draw a character you've never drawn before. Maybe from a game or a show you've been watching lately? Whatever you feel like doing.
また熱出して倒れたりしない？
The concern on her face is so sincere. Looks like she's worried about my reaction to Moeka's disappearance. Jeez, my hostage is worrying about me. I find myself giving her a wry smile.
案ずるな。何も心配ない。
As I brush her worry off with a shrug, I think back to what happened 10 years ago. When I woke up from that fever, the first thing I saw was Mayuri's crying face. Aww. She's right. I vaguely remember describing my collapse that way. And come to think of it, it does seem to match with a sensation I felt a few hours ago when reading Steiner activated.
そうか。この俺の魔眼はまさにあの時にこの身に宿ったのだな。
Oh my god, that's one way to interpret it. Time to make a list of the names I can think of. Yes, go for it! So that's the choice of Steins Gate. I really was born with this power. No wonder John Tidor thinks I'm the Messiah. My maniacal laughter echoes into the night. Okay guys, I said I would try to stream until the hour is over. However, unfortunately, my room is just so hot right now. I need to like get some like cold air in here, and that would mean a lot of like background noise, so I'm probably just gonna end it here with the start of a new day. We did complete chapter 3 and we made it to chapter 4. Dante, Nero, V, Morrison, Lady, Trish. I have no idea who these characters are. Oh, Yuri, Yuga, Yugo, Yuto, and I'm gonna draw whoever you want to draw. No worries, take your time. I think 3.5 hours is alright for a stream length. I did pretty much finish my schedule for next week. For this upcoming week. This upcoming week. Can I share my schedule? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so this upcoming week, I have 3 streams planned. Wednesday is going to be me playing the plan is, this is the game plan. Things are subject to change. I do have homework, I do have work. The game plan for this upcoming week is Wednesday I'm going to play a new Yuri GL demo, Distant Oceanic Getaway. Friday I'm going to be continuing Love Curse, but Nixie's route. And then Saturday, the game plan is to play Steins Gate. Is to continue playing Steins Gate. So I'm really excited. And then that's going to be it for this upcoming week. The thing is, however, the week after that is going to be like very sparse. I am going to be going on an adventure next week. I'll reveal what it is once I get there. But it'll be really fun. So for this week I'm supposed to stream Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, I believe. And then the following week I'm gonna try to stream Tuesday and Wednesday. And then that's probably going to be it because of my little adventure. My July 4th is gonna be crazy. But I think that's gonna be it for now. If anything changes, it'll be on the what's it called? The Discord, the Twitter, the fun stuff, all that stuff. Let me save right now so I don't forget to save later. Save. Yeah, I don't care. We are 24 hours of gameplay and still only at chapter 4. That's crazy. I remember googling up how long gameplay usually takes. People are saying like 26.5 hours, 27.5 hours, but they're not streaming. I'm just yapping and reading everything out loud. So we are taking our sweet time with this game. But I hope it's been fun for everyone. I'm gonna end the VOD. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna split the VOD into Love Curse and Steins Gate, and then I'll upload those on YouTube into their respective playlists. Understandable. Have a good day, crazy lady. I think I've been pretty normal today. Not too crazy. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. I hope everyone has a good night, afternoon, morning, evening. I will see you guys